What's the worst thing that you've ever heard when you've been going through a hard time? The worst thing someone said to you. Maybe you went for a breakup and someone said, hey, there's plenty more fish in the sea. Maybe you missed a job or a house and someone said, oh, there must be something better out there for you. Now sometimes these things are well-meaning and they can be true, but sometimes it's not what we need to hear in that situation. Maybe like me, you grew up hearing a song, when the going gets tough, what happens? The tough get going. Maybe you feel like that when you read a passage like James chapter 1. On our Sunday videos, we've just started a new series in James, and in James chapter 1 he says, consider it joy when troubles come. What? That is so counterintuitive, isn't it? And it can sound like that kind of cheap advice. But when you read the whole passage, he makes it clear. Don't say it's God's fault. If you're tempted, it's not God who's tempted you. And then he gets to this line. Every good and perfect gift comes from the Father. Don't be deceived. In other words, if it's good, it's from God. It's not to say God is not working through the times when it's not good. Clearly, James says in chapter 1, he is. But don't blame God. Every good gift comes from God. Here is how the Message translation puts it, really helpful. Don't let anyone under pressure to give in to evil say, God is trying to trip me up. Verse 13. Then he goes on to say this. So my dear friends, don't get thrown off course. Every desirable and beneficial gift comes out of heaven. The gifts are rivers of light cascading down from the Father. There's nothing deceitful in God, nothing two-faced. He brought us to life using the true word. How we respond to hard times matters. But let's remember that everything that's good comes from God. God is good. That's our midweek thought as we try and follow Jesus together through this strange season. God is good. And every good gift comes from him. Back on this channel on Sunday for our acts of worship at 11 a.m. God bless and take care.